what's the fucking point? What's the point? If there's no pressure in life, what's the point of waking up in the morning? You know, what's the point of hustling? I'm trying to like imagine. Holy shit! What if there was no pressure in life? And
What would you be doing?
yeah, exactly. What would I be doing? I'd probably be fucking doing drugs out on the streets or something. I don't know. My name is Renzo Valenzuela. I am 23 years old.
Now, I want you to talk about what gives you the stress.
Oh, shit, so many things, but the main thing is money. It always goes around money. It's parents fighting at home about money. It's Renzo, you gotta give me money for the cable. It's do you have money for gas? It's always about money, man. I'm actually going through a rough time right now that I wasn't working for about 2 months, but and it sucks to have to like ask your parents, like, can I borrow $5? And like you'll use that word, like you don't want to say like, can I just have $5? Like, can I borrow $5 and just give it to you later? But you know they're not gonna charge me. But it feels shitty. It feels like you're not good enough. It feels like you're not doing something right. Like it or not, it alleviates. If you have the money to buy anything you want, you're not going to be as stressed as if you didn't.
You said that your parents are giving you the pressure?
Yeah.
Is it just your parents giving you the pressure?
It's not directly my parents. It's the sense that I want to make them proud. I want them to be happy, satisfied with what the hard work that they're putting into, that it's gonna pay off, and I'm gonna be somebody in life. But so that's why I said not directly. It's not them directly, but it is the thought of making them happy that puts pressure on me. I expected to be living on my own. I expected to go to my parents' house on a Sunday, have a nice dinner with my girlfriend, and go back to my house afterwards. I didn't expect my father to keep working at his age right now. I expected to have graduated already. Yeah. Definitely hearing your parents say, by the age by the time you're 21 or so, you should have a good job and, move out or something. But media definitely biggest part. It plays the biggest role in it. I used to tell my brother, my older brother, he's 26, when I was like 20, he was 23. So I would tell him, like, you gotta look for your own place, man. Like, it's my time to have my own room. You gotta move the fuck out. But it's hard. It's really hard. It's one thing just thinking about moving out, but it's another thing you have to go with the money. You gotta have a stable job, and if you want to finish school, you gotta go through with school. So like, definitely props to people that are doing both, juggling school and jobs and living on their own, because that's very tough.
What has surprised you the most about yourself?
When it's happening, when I'm pressuring myself to achieve a new goal that I never achieved before, it's a hard process going through it, and you're always gonna hit walls, and you're like, oh fuck, maybe this is it. I can't go any further. But when you do pass that wall, you break through it, and you get to that new level, and you see what you achieved. That's fulfilling, definitely. Obviously, I'm not very open about my personal life, but sometimes I do look back to where I was 12, 13 years ago. For one thing, it wasn't in this country. It wasn't in, I didn't have a heater next to me. It was, if you're gonna go outside, well, you better wear some old sneakers and old clothes because you'll get robbed. It was So that to me is surprising. Being in a 4 year college, and I go to SUNY Purchase, and to me it's huge. It's a huge school. To see all the people around, like all the hipsters and all that stuff, and I'm like, well, I was just playing soccer like with no shoes on 13 years ago, and now I'm here with like a nice hat, all that stuff. I use cameras. That's the most surprising thing to me, to see myself where I am now. 10 years from now, I'm not gonna go too far. A roommate, and having a steady job in some type of creative field, and being able to go back to my parents' house as a guest, not as a person that lives there every day. This is something that it's a quote that I've been living with. My uncle introduced it to me. I haven't necessarily, you know, lived up to it, I guess. But my advice to any new 20-year-olds, upcoming kids, is make what without you would never be there. That's something that it's stuck with me throughout the years. I try to live with it. Obviously, circumstances of life kind of hold you back sometimes, but if you try, that's all that matters.